Yo guys, what is up? Devoe here, and in today's video I'm just going to be telling you how I think Devoe will be introduced. So Devoe will actually be played by Neil Sandilands, who has been on the CW before. He has been on the show 100 and he has actually made a few movies as well. Not big, but he's made a few movies. So Devoe can control people. He can basically use their minds. He can do anything to a person once they're in his reach. He controls people, he does everything using his thinking cap, and his thinking cap is something he wears on his hat. You might have seen photos of him with thing on his head, this brain thing. That's actually his thinking cap. Devoe is actually the thinker, so if everyone gets confused, Devoe is actually the thinker's name. The thinker is like a villain name for him. His real name is Clifford Devoe. So I'm not 100% sure about this, but the crossover will be episode 8. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's going to be episode 8, and it's actually called, all the titles for all the Arrowverse thingies are called Greater something. So like one's called Greater Threat, one's called Greater Menace, and just etc. So Andrew Kreisberg has said the crossover will be romantic and there'll be a marriage as well, which is Felicity, the marriage of Felicity and Oliver, but apparently that's fake according to some people. Some people think he was joking around and it's fake. So I actually think Devoe will be introduced in the crossover, as they have already finished like shooting episode 5, and Neil Sandilands, who's going to be playing Devoe, it has not been on set. Obviously, he could be in episode 6 or episode 7, but personally, I think it's going to be in episode 8. And I'd love to see him be introduced in the crossover, but I think it might not go as planned as well, because it's a crossover and we're expecting big stuff, like fun stuff as well. Like we're expecting funny moments, and with him in, I don't think it will be funny. I think they might take him a bit serious, and maybe someone may go evil because of him. So personally, I think Devoe will definitely control one good person in Team Flash and make them do bad stuff, and then someone might realize that they're being controlled. But I definitely think Devoe will control someone in Central City. Like, he has to, because that's what he can do. That's his powers. He controls people. I could actually imagine Barry getting controlled and doing weird stuff and that. So I don't watch Supergirl, so I don't know anything about it. But if like it's a team up of villains, that'd be amazing. Like Richard Dragon and Devoe and Rain, I think that's a Supergirl villain. And there's another villain for Legends. If they team up, it'd be amazing. But I think fans may not like it, as they want to keep the shows to their own, like the villains to their own series. And apparently the crossover, it's going to be like, it's going to link in with everyone's stories apparently, which is another evidence why they could actually link up. So yeah, this is the end of today's video. I hope you like it. Please give it a like, and I'll see you in my next video.